A husband and his pregnant wife walked into a police station after a fight that turned physical. But as officers listened, the story they told unraveled into something so messy, so absurd, it was hard to believe they weren't making it up.
So the thing's gonna be what you want done. If you just want it documented, if you want to press charges and the prosecutor's gonna pick it up later.
I just want to document because I want to get divorced. Okay. I want to get divorced. I want to get this done.
Okay. When did this all occur at?
Last night.
Last night?
Yeah, or early this morning.
Okay. Y'all live together?
No.
Okay. How'd she get into your apartment then?
She had my car keys.
Okay. How long y'all been together?
It's our 90-day anniversary yesterday.
Yeah, that's why I said what I said.
Well, no, like before that.
No, it was our 90-day anniversary yesterday.
They've only known each other
90 days. That's it, my friend. 90 days.
Y'all have known each other for 90 days.
90 days.
And then you got married
Vegas.
4 weeks ago.
Roughly, yeah.
So you were together for roughly 2 months and then you got married.
Yep.
How'd you guys meet?
Online.
Okay.
And now you see my dilemma, my friend? I'm trying to look out for him. This is not normal.
No, it's not.
Okay.
You know,
so
I fell in love with her. Still do. It's just,
this ain't working, cuz.
this ain't working.
How you doing, young man?
Hey, I'm well on yourself.
Yeah, you know, I'm hanging in there.
Kristen's talking to someone inside. I don't know what she told you, what she wanted you to do. So she's talking to her. I don't know what's kind of going on. He wants it documented. They got married in Vegas 4 weeks ago, been together for 90 days.
Okay.
So he's going through a divorce, like with a divorce attorney. He just wants it documented so he can get divorced.
Okay. Where did this happen?
Started on the Shoreway, but then last night.
In Carlisle. I live in Carlisle.
Yeah.
Okay. Because she said we had PC for.
Huh?
She said we had PC on the female.
Okay.
But he took my phone at 4 in the morning. He was shooting with me.
Who's that?
So when you were trying to get
Because
his
he
phone
takes my
back,
phone and he shows up where I'm at. He takes my stuff to try to like leave me and to get me into his car, and then he tries to rip me out and throw me on the street at 4 in the morning. And these were all the calls he was making as he had my phone. So I just wanted pictures of like the bruises on my wrist and stuff where he's like trying to rip me out.
Where'd this all happen at? On the Shoreway?
Yeah, so yeah, that's where it gets weird because that's why she wasn't sure. It was like a progression of like in Cleveland because that's where I was at, and he shows up. He always shows up where I'm at, or at least how he knows. He always takes my stuff. So that happened in Cleveland, and then the Shoreway is where he tried to rip me out. I was trying to defend myself because he had my phone, he had my ID, and he's just going to dump me at 4 in the morning on the Shoreway.
and through your shoes.
And then as he's driving, he's calling people, telling them he's going to them. There's 2 of them, 2 different people he did that to, and they sent the recordings.
How long have y'all known each other?
Like 90 days, and
90
somehow
days,
managed to get married.
And y'all got married 4 weeks ago in Vegas?
Yeah, that's pretty awful. I hate admitting that. Yes, we got married, but I started the annulment process.
Okay, but y'all are still technically together, right?
We're legally married.
Okay. How'd y'all meet?
Yeah. I went to school with his brothers. That was like how we unfortunately we have some similar like social circles because we're both from the east side. But he does not go to Lost. He just shows up where I'm at.
Do y'all have each other's like locations shared or something, or?
Know how. I don't know if that's what you were asking. Like, is there
Well,
something?
he takes her phone all the time, and the other night he was
showed up where I was
texting me
at.
from her phone.
And he blocks people.
And then I was like texting her back to see if she was okay, and I wasn't getting any response. And then she finally, when she got her phone back the next day, like saw that it was him. And I thought it was her, but he had her phone, so then he blocked me. And he
somehow
blocked a
has it
bunch
on
of-
my phone.
I think he does, because he showed up at like 3 places just in the past week where you've been at, like right at the same time.
But like I have bruises all over my wrist. You can see somewhere he was grabbing me and trying to rip me out of the car. And then I tried to defend myself and then he dumped at 4 in the morning on the Shoreway. And my shoes are actually still probably over there because he threw my shoes. That's why I have these on. I had nothing, actually. And those were really nice high heels.
Did
Maybe
you
they're
go to
still
his
there.
apartment at all?
Yes.
What'd you do at his apartment?
I went to sleep and he came in and he started screaming and pushing things over and yelling and took my phone again because there were more phone calls. And I was just trying to go to sleep. And then I left as soon as I got up and he gave me my stuff because I still didn't have my stuff in. He didn't give me my stuff until this morning. I had no keys, no ID, nothing.
Did you hit him at all?
No, I only defended myself.
You didn't
Did
bite him?
not be ripped out of the car.
Didn't bite him at all? Nothing? Like at the apartment?
At the apartment?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Whatever happened when he was trying to rip me out of the car, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out because both of y'all had bruises, so.
Oh yeah, and that's what I was getting ripped out of the car at 4 in the morning. I had nothing. I was defending myself. And yes, I kicked him, and my shoes are actually probably still over there. Like, I kicked to defend myself because he was grabbing me, and like, I have a bruise down in here, on my foot, my feet, and my shoes are actually probably still over all the.
Shoreway though, you're gonna have to go to Cleveland to file a separate report. We can only deal with what's happened in Lakewood.
So does she stay here to finish?
Well, no,
Yeah.
about like what
Yeah,
happened,
just
like
stay
when
here.
he came in and he was screaming and he was throwing stuff.
So it's all
I
the
was
physical
half asleep.
stuff then, besides him just
I
taking.
think that my lip thing, like, he like grabbed my face, like right down my lip. You see like the eye here and here?
Yeah.
I think that was at his place. But I'll be honest, I was half asleep.
But all the physical stuff though happened on the shoreway besides him taking your phone and you like trying to take it back at his apartment though.
I don't recall.
Okay.
Because I did try to get my phone when he was back so I could leave. So he was still grabbing me then to not give me my phone.
Okay.
So, and that's why, like I said, you look at me and you'll see the bruises.
What I need is a written statement from you on this bottom part here of what happened. Whenever the event started, where you were going, what you said, what you did, everything in between.
That's yours? Okay.
Did she call you to come up here and meet you?
She just didn't know if he was gonna be here or come up here, didn't wanna go back.
I didn't want to go back alone.
No, I understand that. Because obviously you had been out there for a little while before he came up there.
Yeah, I was waiting for her.
Let me know. I'm going to do something on her phone. Let me know if this phone starts ringing.
Alright, starting from the beginning of the events that are written down here, where's that going to be at?
Started at Lago.
Okay, and where's that?
Lago's downtown.
Okay.
East Bangor Flats.
On what street?
I'm not sure the streets. East Bangor Flats.
Okay.
Next to.
And what happened there?
We had an event for a wine dinner.
Okay.
We had a wine dinner, nice meal. Prior to that, I told her, because we've been on the out, I go, just be respectful, baby. Don't embarrass me, just be respectful. That's all I want. Had a great dinner. She wanted to leave. I walk over to get a drink at the bar inside Lago, because the event was in a different place. She's calling me, looking for me, because she wanted to ride somewhere. But then she walks in the bar and starts flirting with these guys at the bar, and she was dressed provocative. I don't know if she has on anything or not. Starts flirting with them right in front of me. I get upset. I spill her drink and I leave. I said no. And at that point, I went to my friend's restaurant, Osteria. I was with him. I had a drink there with him. He was getting a card to go to Lost. He goes, "Want to come?" I go, "Yeah, go to Lost, guys." Went to Lost. She shows up later. We have a private table we're having there. She shows up later with another guy now. I go talk to her. I go, "What are you doing?" I get upset. A mutual friend, tells the other guy, "Leave her alone."
Which car did you guys come in? Which car did I come in, sir?
You.
He came in my van?
Okay, black one?
Yes, sir.
Car comes back. We go back to my friend's restaurant. We're getting ready to go. She's starting to create a little scene. I take her phone. I go outside. I'm sitting on the steps, looking at her phone because she likes sugar daddies. She calls them sugar daddies.
Sir, you got injuries on you?
Yes.
Take a look.
Yeah. Well, my face. I got my thumb. Bite mark here. Bite mark here.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's got bruises all over her. So you're saying you never laid a hand on her?
No, I defended myself.
So you did, or you
I
didn't?
defended myself like this, blocking, and she grabbed my arm.
So you just blocked and that was
Yeah,
it? You
and
didn't
she grabbed
injure
my arm.
her or
She
anything?
did it. I tried getting her out of the car, and then she took my car.
I'm going to get photos of this now. Alright, if you want to go ahead and continue. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, so I was upset, got in the car, started arguing again. I know it sets her off. She's she cares about her looks, and I told her, as we were driving home, I go, "You can never be as pretty as Kate ever was." That's my old girlfriend, but she can't stand her, and she doesn't even know her, but that's a whole other story behind that. And that set her off, and that's when all the eruption of the hitting and slapping, and everything started at that point.
And where were you at this point?
Driving home on the shoulder.
Okay, so you were in the car.
Yes.
You were in the driver's seat?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
She started hitting, slapping, smacking my car, did damage inside my car. I had damage in my car. She was wearing high heels. She was taking them off and hitting stuff. I was afraid she was going to hit me. At that point, I pulled the car over on the side, tried getting her out of the car, took the shoes away from her, threw her shoes in the field because I didn't want them. She jumped in the driver's seat and took off. I walked home.
You walked home?
I walked home.
Okay. Do you know whereabout on the shoreway you were at that point?
Close to Athletic Park, right before Athletic Park.
Near the athletic park?
Yeah, right by Athletic Park. It wasn't that far of a walk. I mean, to get to Lake
And then where's home again? Okay. I know, I just...
I know, I understand.
That one.
And then I walked back to the... I saw her car there, upset. You know, I didn't know where... At that point, I didn't know where my car was. I let the air out of her tires, didn't slash them. I let the air out of her tires. Proceeded to go upstairs, and she was up there. My older son was sleeping in his bedroom. He didn't hear anything. She wanted her phone, which her phone was in the trunk of the car. Both our phones were in the trunk of the car because I didn't want to deal without a phone and calling and all this other. So I think when I pulled over on the shoreway, I think the phone's in the trunk of the car. She took off. She's looking for the phones. She proceeds to start yelling and hitting me again in the apartment. I called out to my son to call the police. He did not hear me. I sat in the hallway and let things calm down. She went to bed. I washed my face and went on the couch. This morning, got up, didn't say a word to her. Where's my car keys? She's like, I don't have your car keys. I go, where's my car? She says, I don't know. Grab my spare key, go outside looking for my car. Because she wanted her phone. I go, well, where's my car keys? I need your phone's in the car. I go find my car with my spare key, damage in my car, window cracked, get her phone, go back upstairs, give her my phone, she gives me my keys, and then I notice my fobs are missing off my keys to get in the building and get into work. But she did give me back my keys, and she proceeded to leave. She wanted shoes. I gave her slippers, and I gave her $100 for the shoes I threw out the window, out the car door. So I gave her $100 to let her go. She left. I proceeded to look out the window, see if she was leaving. Took her a while to get to her car. She finally did get to her car. I knew the tires were low. Felt bad. Grabbed my laundry, went downstairs, followed her, talked to her. She was like, you slashed my tires. I go, I didn't slash your tires. I let air out your tires. Go to the Shell station. I'll put air in your tires. Went to the Shell station, put air in her tires. Didn't have a good pump there. Went up the street, put air in her at the tire place, put more air in her tires. Actually, she was going to go get breakfast and come back over, and that's when my cousin and my friends were at my place and wanted me to end this, and that's what brought me here.
Okay. How old is your son?
24.
24? Okay. And you said he was asleep the whole time?
Yeah, he didn't hear anything, and he woke up this morning, and she spilled my coffee table over, books on the floor, there's a jar of candy spilled on the floor, chair was tipped over, you guys didn't see that. Yeah, and I was sleeping on the couch, my son woke up and was basically, what the happened, they had bleeding.
Just, we want to document everyone that was there, even if he didn't see anything, if the Bureau wants to get in touch with him at that point to try to see if he remembers anything at a later date.
Yeah, so he woke up this morning and he's like, what happened? She's still here. I'm like, yeah, just go get breakfast or something. And he left and he called my brother and my cousin.
He called his brother and sister got involved when they called me.
Okay. You said that your family spurred you to come to the department to file a report.
Yes.
Is there a reason you wouldn't want to file a report before?
I do care about the girl. I'm an idiot. I love her. And, she was going to bring breakfast back. She was. She was on her way back to bring breakfast, and that's when they were there, and this happened. And
all right, so can you turn around for me?
I understand, but I don't. Pretty clear cut.
Hey everyone, it's Trent, Prior Deputy Sheriff, Patrol Sergeant, and Canine Handler. Unfortunately, these types of domestic violence incidents are incredibly common, where you have two people in a relationship with conflicting statements, both have visible injury, there's no independent witnesses or major evidence to go off of up front to automatically determine who the suspect is. And then it's the job of these officers to determine who the primary aggressor is so that they can decide who they are going to be arresting. And these officers do a decent job, in my opinion, by obtaining written and verbal statements from both involved parties, and sometimes asking the same question more than once. And what they're doing here is looking for inconsistencies as well as consistencies in both parties' statements. Who is changing their story, who's being vague and ambiguous, providing a partial truth, or saying something that doesn't make any sense whatsoever, and also what are both of these people agreeing on that did happen during this entire incident. And of course, looking at any available evidence, like the voicemail that the suspect left where he called somebody his wife knew and essentially threatened to him. And that shows us two different things there. One, that another crime was potentially committed, and two, that the suspect is more than likely a violent individual, which definitely goes against him in this situation. And then of course you're looking at the visible injuries. So the suspect has scratch marks on his face and a bite mark on his arm, and usually those types of injuries are defensive in nature, meaning his wife was more than likely trying to defend herself. And she has multiple injuries pretty much all over her entire body, which were for the most part consistent with the statement that she provided. And then what they did agree on is that he took her phone, which is a separate crime by itself, went through it, threw her shoes out, tried to pull her out of the car, which he did not get into detail about how he did that exactly, and also letting the air out of her tires, which is also another crime that he just admitted to. And then also what started this entire thing? Well, it sounds like he's jealous or insecure, or maybe there's some infidelity going on. I don't really know. Really, there's no excuse to doing anything that he did in this situation. But it sounds like he showed up, was mad, went through her phone, and that's how that entire thing transpired. What's unfortunate with these situations is that sometimes people will do anything but leave the relationship. And then we get situations like this that happen. And hopefully her child is okay after everything that happened in this incident. And that's going to be it for this one. See you guys in the next one.
He was charged with domestic violence for physically harming his pregnant wife, but remains innocent until proven guilty.